Have you ever wondered what it's like to walk Hadrian's Wall National Trail, and what you might find along the way, and why is it interesting? Or wondered what Roman Britain was like 1800 years ago and why they built this huge wall? It's coming up. Hi, I'm Eddie from Hiking with Dogs, covering everything hiking, multi-day treks and camping. It's my aim through reviews, tips and insights to help inspire, motivate and prepare you for a great outdoor experience, even if you don't have a dog. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on future videos. See you out there. So today I'm in Chollerford, which is in Northumberland, about 5 or 6 miles north of Hexham. So this is the beginning of stage 3 from Chollerford to Steel Rigg, which is about 13 miles. This is commonly referred to as probably the best bit of the Hadrian's Wall National Trail. We're going to see lots of sections of the wall, the remains of 2 or 3 forts, the remains of some Milecastles and turrets, and as a bonus at the end we're going to see Sycamore Gap. And if you've ever seen the film Robin Hood starring Kevin Costner, you'll know what I mean. So without further ado, let's go. Here I am at Black Cart's turret 29A. This is the first section of wall that I've seen since I've left Chollerford, which is about 4.5 kilometres ago. And the wall itself is probably about 100 metres long. That's just such a relief to get out the wind. Quite tough going the past 4 or 5 miles. So I'm 12 kilometres in now, and I'm sat in the grounds of Milecastle 34. Behind me is the escarpment, which I'm looking forward to get myself on. And I'm going to have a bite to eat, have a little break, and then crack on. Well, that's my lunch finished. So like I said, we're about 12 kilometres in, so we're past halfway. And this is the point where we actually, at last, deviate away from the military road, which I've been walking alongside since heading on the wall for stage 2 and Chollerford and stage 3. So it's worth bearing in mind when you're planning a hike is the weather conditions, because a day like today could really catch you out. If you just look at the Met Office or the BBC weather app and see that it's 16-17 degrees forecast with a moderate breeze, you'd be tempted to come out in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. And if you did, you'd find this experience really quite uncomfortable. So always pack a warm layer in your bag. I've got a synthetic jacket here, which is ideal for sticking on. It's got some wind resistance properties to it as well. But also some sort of rain jacket, and consider bringing some rain trousers as well, some waterproof trousers. So it's really important to think about the conditions, how far you might have to walk, how exposed you are, whether it's going to rain, how windy it is, how cold it might get, and bring the appropriate layers to deal with that environment. In terms of the dogs, it's been okay really. I've been quite lucky. Even though it's lambing season and the sheep and the lambs are back out on the fields, there's hardly been any on the Hadrian's Wall path. In fact, I've just been through one field in 7 or so miles, where I've needed to put them on the lead because there was sheep in the field. But that's another consideration. I'm quite happy sat by this wall. I'm dreading going back into that wind. Well, that's it for another walk. Woo, just over 20 kilometres, about 13 miles. Chollerford to Steel Rigg. First 7 miles was a lot like stage 2, you're right next to the military road. But the second 5 miles of this walk is stunning. You walk up all the escarpments, you see loads of the wall, the big fort, Milecastles, turrets, and at the very end, Sycamore Gap. Absolutely beautiful.